This is a 22 News Storm Team Weather Alert.
Hey, good morning. 10 now is 4:47. Again, the 22 Storm Team Weather Alert is up as we do expect some rain, heavy at times for today, and of course some wind that could be strong at times, especially going into this evening and through tonight. Westfield for now, you can see the road's starting to get a little wet here. We are starting to get into a little bit of some mist and drizzle out there. Greenfield, same goes for you. There will be periods of some steady, if not heavy rain at times as we go through later today, and the flood watch is up, and that officially begins at 5 o'clock this morning until 8 a.m. on Tuesday. And especially if you live along any rivers, creeks, or streams, that's where you want to watch out for maybe some minor flooding, as they're already very high running with all the snow melt we've been seeing over the past week, and of course the ice melt as well. So wind advisory also up for everybody, as there could be some wind gusts that could be over 40 miles per hour come later today. Got that wind out of the south and east for now. Air temperature 37 in Northampton, 43 in Springfield, 30s and 40s back into the Berkshires as we go throughout the rest of the day here. Temperatures are going to go up, and by noon here we're still in the 40s and 50s, but they spike pretty fast going into the afternoon and evening. Our high temperature today likely will be observed this evening. This is 6 p.m. here, and mostly everyone is in the low 60s. But then notice as we go through tonight, and especially after midnight, that front sweeps through and those temperatures drop, and many of us bottom out in the 20s and low 30s by early tomorrow morning. So going to be quite cold as we start off the day on St. Patrick's Day. Periods of rain out there. It'll be windy for today. That is the top of the 22 Storm Team forecast focus. For tomorrow on St. Patrick's Day is a dry day, sun and cloud mix and windy. And then we do stay with temperatures mostly in the 40s as we go through the rest of the week. Here's a look at those temperatures. 42 tomorrow. Could be in the upper 30s, near 40 on Wednesday, back in the 40s on Thursday. So around or a little bit below average for this time of year. So you can see the rain is starting to move in now, and this is going to come in, periods. It's not going to be a widespread rain all day. It's going to come in waves. So we got the first round of a little rain coming up out of the south here, and as we go throughout the day, we'll consistently see some periods of some downpours and some moderate rain as we go throughout the morning and afternoon. 7 a.m. here towards 9 a.m. Notice not a lot goes on. The first round exits, some scattered showers in the afternoon. And then as we go through around 3 p.m. heading into the evening, notice that we do bring back some of that steadier rain and even some heavier downpours. And that continues as we go through tonight, maybe even ending as a little bit of some wet snowflakes back in the Berkshires as that colder air rushes in. And then we'll dry things up heading into the day for tomorrow. In terms of the rainfall totals out there, really depends on where you are. I think the higher totals will be along and east of the Connecticut River. You can see Springfield coming in around or a little over an inch of rain. So if we didn't have all that snow on the ground and the rivers weren't high running, I don't think there would have been a flood watch, but it's because the rivers, the creeks and streams already have a lot of water in them that there could be some minor flooding in some low-lying areas. So just something to watch as we go throughout the day. In terms of the wind, we're going to be staying not too bad with the wind this morning, but notice as time goes on, the wind does pick up, especially later this afternoon into this evening. 7 p.m. here, gusting over 30 miles per hour for mostly everyone. And by around 9, 10 o'clock tonight, there could be some spots, especially in the Berkshires, gusting well over 40 miles per hour. And then we do see winds try to come down just a little bit, but it does stay breezy heading into the day for tomorrow. So for today, on and off rain, windy as we go through this afternoon, this evening, upper 50s and low 60s. Heading through tonight, temperatures will eventually fall after midnight, bottoming out in the 20s and 30s with a few showers and windy again for the rest of the 22 Storm Team 7-day forecast. Tomorrow looks to be a nice day, a little chilly and windy for St. Patrick's Day, but sun and cloud mix. Much of the week is dry. The first official day of spring is on Friday, and then as we go into the weekend, maybe a few showers on Saturday, but temperatures stay in the 40s. Watching our latest forecast, you could do so by getting the free 22's mobile app.